CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 24 of Dragon Quest VIII Blind. Last time, we arrived at Scantha, only to discover that the king has shut himself away because he is mourning for his late wife, which means one thing. Trode is going to have to step up to the plate, and he's going to take this kingdom over. And Trode, he's going to turn things right around. Trode, he's going to plant some grass, and then he's going to put Yangus in charge of the grain. No one's going to touch the grain, because Yangus is going to be guarding the grain house. Yangus will rule the grain house with an iron fist. Yangus has his axe, he'll guard that grain house. Really, how much you want to bet the king is dead, and the minister is basically...
He's hardly eating a thing either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday.
Okay, well, at least we know that the king's alive. I mean, how much you want to bet a tape recorder behind the door?
He was such a benevolent and wise king when the queen was still alive. I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma. But I need you to keep trying. If the king cannot recover from this, the country will fall apart.
Look, in that case, basically, get him some counseling, get him some help, or get him to abdicate.
I just don't know what to suggest.
Ah, hello there. Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascanther? I'm afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning for the late Queen began 2 years ago. He comes down to the royal suite every night, but I doubt that he'll grant you an audience. I realize that that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourselves.
Okay, looks like we're waiting until night. Okay. Nothing different. Yeah, too bad there isn't a place to sleep within the castle. Actually, this kind of works out. Yeah, we could heal ourselves up and basically prep ourselves. Oh, really? You think that Trode would know about this, considering basically this is a neighboring kingdom to Trodane? Okay, stay overnight. Oh, no, rest until the evening. Okay, let's go to the castle. What's with the one guard missing? When the queen was still with us, Ascantha was a prosperous and lively place to be. But look at us now. The king's wailing can be heard across the whole town every night. It's killing us. Why? Why did you have to go to heaven and leave me all alone, my dear Sasha? It's been 2 long years. Time stopped for me when you left. I'm sure my heart died with you. Just one more time, even my dreams. If only I could see you one more time. Without you, my cry might throw me nothing. I'm helpless here, left all alone. Please, my darling Sasha, come to me one last time. If you don't, pretty nice place. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can do anything here. Yeah, though, how are we supposed to handle this? Or we go pimp out Jessica? Seriously, invest in the best therapists in the kingdom.
Oh. Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite? I must explain. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offense. You see, he's never been quite the same since Queen Sasha died 2 years ago. If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world to the king if he could see his queen once more. You know, my grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small. Lots of very strange stories. I'm sure there was one about a way to make any wish come true. Oh, it's no good though. I just can't remember it.
So now we gotta find the Dragon Balls?
I'm sure she'd be happy to tell me if I went to see her, but I'm so busy with work here at the castle. I'm afraid I must ask you a favor.
So you're telling us that we have to go all the way back to that house?
I'd like you to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge.
Yes, we know where the house is.
Could you ask her to tell you the old story about how to make wishes come true? Maybe it's just a fairy tale, but if there's any chance it might be true, then I have to try and help the king. I wish I could go and ask her myself, but there's so much to do here at the castle, and I can't leave him on his own. I'm really counting on your help. My grandmother lives west of Ascanther, in a house next to a bridge.
Yes, we've met your grandmother.
I pray at church every day that the king will be happy again. Please, help me to help him.
Okay. So we gotta go all the way back to that house. The house that basically Yangus... I'm sorry, no, not Yangus, basically. That basically Angelo was just dissing. Okay. Let's zoom over to the Riverside Chapel. Okay, apparently there's an event that's going to trigger. Okay, yeah, there it is.
I see.
Well, looks like we got a new home! Trode bursts in. King Trode is in the house. I may not be much to look at, but darn it, I can rule. I can still rule.
Magnificent! What a dutiful maid, worrying about her master so. I am impressed.
Why can't you be more like her?
A faithful retainer like her is a most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea? Very well. Now this is an order. I want you to help this maid with her request. I beg your pardon? A detour? Well, if you get onto it quickly, it won't be a problem, will it? Off we go. We must lend a hand to this delightful maid of yours.
Yeah, I kind of love how basically Trode is arguably the most chivalrous character in the game, where basically, yeah, he may not go on these quests, but darn it, he wants to help. Okay. Okay, at least it's not a far detour. Thankfully, we have the chapel. Who are you? Have you by any chance come here looking for the mysterious legendary peak? Well, I found a strange old ruin at the top of the big hill upstream. It was a bit of a letdown, really. It was just a crumbling old wall and nothing more, so I came straight back down again. All that trouble I went to, climbing up there and worrying that there might even be a monster waiting for me around every corner. What a waste of time.
Yes, that's right. Emma's my granddaughter. I'm getting on a bit now, you see, so I know all the old Ascanthian folk tales. Let's see, an old story about making wishes come true. That must be the story of that strange hill upstream of here. It said that if you go there on the night of a full moon and wait quietly all night, a door to another world will open. It's probably just a silly old fairy tale, though. I'm afraid I can't tell you whether or not it's true. It gets so cold and spooky up there, you see. I've never known anyone willing to stay the whole night to find out.
Okay, so we got our next goal. Okay, what direction is the river going? Okay, we got mummy boys. Okay, this isn't gonna be too bad. Just a bunch of fly guys. Why does everyone want to curse Yangus? Okay, Yangus attack. Jessica, Sizz, Angelo attack. Now we get critical. Why does everyone want to curse Yangus? Okay, that leads to a lake. So I would say that probably that other one is where we're going to want to go to. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, there we go. Knew something like that would happen. Look, we don't have to take it every second. We don't have to take a fight every second of the day. Why is every chest locked? Okay. Well, we haven't checked out this area. Calamari kids. We finally get to fight the children. Okay, that was weird. The game did not want me to fry the children. For killing a derpy kid. Okay, at the very least we can check out what's going on here. Is it this stream that we have to go up, or is it another? Okay, that could be... Okay, that hill, that structure in the... that island in the center, that's probably what we're going to aim for. Okay. Okay, let's heal up. Okay, if we keep following the river, we should hopefully reach the area that we're looking for. Okay, let's kill this monstrosity, this abomination. Jessica, attack it with fire. Okay. Let's just go around the river. Shall we gather by the river? Yeah, chances are that area right there, that's the area we're looking for. Or rather, no. Fought these guys before. Yeah, we can easily take these guys on. If we were able to fight them with the tortured soul, then we can take them on now. Okay, and Angelo. Yangus attack. Okay, left or right? Okay, this is probably the right way. That guy was talking about how he was scared about getting confronted by monsters around every corner. Ultra Sizz. Yeah, for a second I thought Jessica would be immune because she's filled with so much anger and hate already. In fact, it would just enhance her abilities. Hey, nice. Non-stop mummy boys. Please tell me that this chest is unlocked. Okay, thank you. Ugh. After so many times of just dealing with this stuff, where it's like, oh, the chest is locked, the chest is locked. Yeah, we're not gonna get rid of Angelo's sword, not yet. Once Angelo starts getting some benefits with his MP, then basically we'll transfer a wizard staff over to him. But for the time being... Okay. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to go down the lit hallways. Okay. Yep, go down the glowing paths and you will succeed. Okay. At this point, I think we'll just have to wait for it to turn night. Or at the very least, make it up to the top of the hill. Yangus, Helm Splitter, Jessica, Sizz, Angelo, attack. Okay, spells. Sizz, Yangus, attack. Jessica, Sizz again. Okay. Okay, Yangus can tank it. Okay, nice. Okay, Angelo, you can attack. Okay, good. Take it. Okay. Okay, we'll take it. Okay, anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want with us. See you next time. Bye.